guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video. Well, if it isn't a base Goku, man, this is what we wanted. Yes. No. Alright, so we got our 50th base Goku of the year. This Goku is probably the worst major summonable character of the year. I'm not really including like Ice and Nova and banner units and stuff like that in this. We're just talking like the major Dokkan Fest exclusives and the LRs. I think it's kind of between Super 17 and Goku. Super Buu is probably third, but I feel like Super Buu is like a lot better than Super 17 and Goku, like a lot better, right? So it's like he is third, but it's like it's not a close third, if you guys get what I'm saying. I think Super 17 has a higher ceiling than Goku, for sure, but part of the flaw of Super 17 is how inconsistent the character will end up being and how there's many factors out of your control, right? I think that this Goku, at the very least, should have kind of like a general performance he's always going to put up. There's going to be consistency with this Goku, which I do like. He doesn't really have to like be hit or super attack and stack and, you know, super attack to build up, right? It doesn't really, not really a build-up character, which can be valuable on these teams, because as I've explained many times, we're at the point where, you know, if you take the top 50 characters in the game, you know, 40 have to, like, build up in some way. Probably more, right? It's just characters like Path to Power Kid Goku and Bulma, but they're nuking characters. They need orbs, but they Rainbow Orb change, so it's just not really an issue, right? All these characters have to build up. So there is some value in having a character that doesn't have to build up, but, you know, make no mistake that this Goku is just flat out not good enough. Now, we're going to jump in. I will say, though, if they're going to fumble a character, which, unfortunately, like, they're going to have fumbles, that's not... Remember, Raditz is an all-time fumble. Always exclude him. Like, this Goku is akin to, like, the ROF Blues or something like that. Like, I feel like that's a good comparison for this Goku. Not Raditz. He was a 1 in a million, right? But if they're gonna fumble a character, base Goku does not hurt the game at all. This does not hurt anything. If, like, Turles was the worst character ever, right? Like, that hurts villains. We can't really afford for villains to be huge L's. But a base Goku, like, you know, it's like, whatever. Like, you know, we'll do the showcases with him, not use him very much besides, like, I don't know, Battlefield or Super Battle Road or something like that, and then we'll move on, right? It's not like, you know, I would much rather, this Goku, we can keep him exactly the same, but let's make Super 17 a little bit better next time. Something like that. So, alright, let's hop in. It is a Goku, so there's many different setups we could use. We'll probably start out with, like, Yamcha's team. Oh, did I show the 55? Remember, this is a 55% video. We're at 55% here. Alright, guys, so we are here in an event with our boy LR Goku. We're 55%. I just jumped right into the Red Zone Cell Max fight. Now, a lot of times I really like to use Red Zone Cell and Frieza, because these fights, they're Red Zone level difficulty fights that can go on a little long, right? So, like, a lot of characters who have to build up and stuff like that, like, we could get a good look at what they could do. But again, this Goku, I mean, he doesn't really need to do too much. He does have one build-up aspect, and I think if we're talking about the weakness of this Goku, I think this is pretty important to go over. So, Goku, oh, excuse me, that's Bulma. We go over to Goku right here, right? By the way, one thing that annoys the shit out of me, same thing with Spirit Bomb Absorb Goku. This bothers me, where it's like, okay, there's Goku, like, he's got his normal gi and stuff like that, and we pull up the card art, and it's like this. Spirit Bomb Absorb Goku has kind of the same thing, right? That does bother me. It does. I'm sorry. I would rather... I mean, I don't know. I guess I would just rather maybe the card art be different, although it is very good. But it's like, I don't know. This is probably just me nitpicking. It does. That does just bother me. The sprite looks very good. You can tell it's like a newer sprite, right? Okay. Alright, so Goku. The main thing I wanted to point out right here. So he gets 5 key, 150% attack and even start a turn. Getting 5 key for free is good. He gets 100% attack and defense on super attack against one enemy. So let's take a look at his defense right here. So we're at 132 right here. Goku is going to get 100%, and then he's also going to get 50% from his 18 key super attack effect. Damn, That is still pretty bad, though, huh? I mean, Link level 1, 55%. I mean, that's not exactly looking good there. Holy Christ. What is that? I mean, we're barely above 300k. No guard, no dodge, no damage reduction, nothing. That's tough. Phew. That's tough. That's tough. So that's where getting above 21 key is essential, because he gets an extra 100% attack and defense when key is 21 or more. I don't know the exact number it will push him to, but it would be at least 500k defense, because that is a multiplicative buff, right? So it looks like before we get Bulma orbs right here, without All in the Family, I mean, even at 55%, he's getting the 500k defense. So again, people are underselling this character a lot. Like, it's like, yeah, I'm not, you know, don't twist what I'm saying. People will, but don't do it. Where I'm not saying he's good or even acceptable, but like, it's not, like, this guy can tank boss normals. He's not going to struggle against boss normals. Maybe 8th Anniversary Sin, yeah. But, I mean, Metal Cooler Core, Goku will be fine against normals. But you cannot run this guy. You literally cannot run this guy in Sub 1. And this guy is, like, the worst possible fit for the toughest fight in the game, which kind of should be the standard of how we judge these characters. And Goku's the worst conceivable unit they could have ever dropped, because Goku gets almost all of his defense, right? This 132 number is completely deceptive. It's not at all what his defense actually is once he attacks, right? But it's, you know, Sin doesn't care about you attacking first. So, like, Sin is sitting there and his eyes are bulging out of his fucking skull looking at that 132 right there, right? Like, if we take this Goku into the Sin fight, Sin is doing 650 per normal to Goku. AoE normal, slot 1, 650, right? Like, it's going to be bad. Now, if Goku can super first, again, no normals are an issue, but this is the thing. Goku is an LR. I mean, he's only a Yellow Crane LR, sure. We have two better rarities, essentially, Dokkan Fest and Carnival. But, I mean, this is exactly the type of character where I don't want to sit here and say, well, he could take normals. Who cares? I need this character to be tanking the big boss super attacks. Keep in mind, you know, Metal Cooler Core didn't come out yesterday. You know, the really tough Cell Max event didn't come out yesterday. Although this Goku will be great against Cell Max. He will. Like, the actual really tough Cell Max fight, this guy will be good. I mean, if he gets locked in slot 1, that's bad. But this guy will be good against Cell Max. Oh, I did so much blabbering away, but I never got to my main point, which is, my bad. Well, whatever. Goku gets 5 key and 59% attack for the rest of the battle after delivering a final blow. Horrible mechanic. That's his only sort of, like, build-up type aspect that this Goku has. But it's so bad that you're literally never getting, like, you're not getting that. Red zones, we literally cannot get that in this fight. We can't. Listen to me. We cannot get it in this fight. We can't do it. Because when we kill Cell Max, it's over. Metal Cooler Core, we cannot do it, right? Like, it's going to be tricky. A lot of the toughest fights, it's going to be tricky. This Goku delivering a final blow. Thing is, damage probably will be better than many people give him credit for, but... Alright, let's jump in. I blabbered away long enough. Alright, so we got to give Bulma her support. How are we looking here? Okay. I mean, we are going to easily get up to 21 key, but I mean, this is, you know, I mean, this is... Beast Gohan is not struggling for key right here, right? Like, that's how you know. Just the Red Sea opens up. You know, we're looking at this. We could have some issues. What is Goku's link set here? So he has a very, very good link set. Saiyan Warrior Race, All in the Family, Saiyan Lineage, Z Fighters, Prepare for Battle, Fierce Battle, and Legendary Power. So Prepared for Battle and Saiyan Lineage are going to be very easy to get. I mean, my intention is to run this guy with Kid Goku or STR Carnival Goku, but again, we're just, it's not like I can pick my rotation. So, all right, let's see how we're going to do. So he's at 152. Again, remember that, okay, so that 100% buff when key is 21 or more, that kicks in right away. Okay. And he is going to get the 100% on super attack and then the 50% from his 18 key as well. Remember that he is an AoE character. Dokkan really makes AoE characters very wonky. There's just, at this point, there's just no way I think we can deny that fact. That Dokkan seemingly hates AoE characters and makes them weird. Like, you look, besides Piccolo Jr. is literally like a golden exception to this, right? Every other AoE character is weird. So you can't go, oh, that's not true, look at Piccolo Jr. Yeah, he's literally an anomaly, dude. 12 million turn 1. See, this is 55%. But, I mean, 12 million looks good for 55%, sure. But here's the thing. It's 12 million, right? But he has no crits. He has no additionals. He has no super effective against all types. He's not stacking, right? Like, he's got none of that. Nothing. None of that. None of that is present there. That is an issue. It's like, the thing that makes good damage characters good is not just, you know, high attack stat, high attack stat, high attack stat, high attack stat, right? You know, you look at LR Vegito, 5th anniversary Blue Fusion Vegito. He'll super 5 times, right? Like, he's doing 5 of them bastards. You look at Blue Gogeta. He could super 4 times, but he does guaranteed crits. Gogeta with 1 super and 3 normals is probably, like, way out damaging Goku, right? Like, probably not even close, right? Gotta be. We'll float off Carnival Goku, I guess, right here. Oops, that's actually not gonna get us what we want. No, we're fine. Okay, and then we could potentially save these int orbs for Goku next turn, sure. Unless Bulma cucks us, I guess. Alright, so, I mean, the first turn was fine. Again, Goku is what I expected. Again, people are pretending like he's Raditz level. It's just, I mean, I don't want to be rude, but it's just like, come on. Like, this is like clown stuff. Like, Raditz at 55%, it's not dropping 12 million attacks. That's literally the first turn we get. Like, it's not how that works, right? Like, Goku, again, I think Goku, if you want to say he feels more like the ROF Blues, I think that's a better comparison. I just am, anytime anyone brings up Raditz, I'm going to push back always, because there's not going to be another It's not happening. There's not going to be another Raditz. I am so confident in that. I truly believe Raditz was a huge, like, outlier. Like, you know, I don't know. And guess what Raditz was? He was an AoE, by the way. These goddamn bastard AoE characters. Never give us AoE characters. We don't need AoE characters. We don't. Don't need any AoE characters. All right, so let's see what Goku does in this next turn. Again, without being able to get that final blow and getting the 5 key and 59% attack for the rest of the fight, it is going to put us in a bit of a tougher spot, for sure, right? Because, you know, we are not... We're at the mercy of Ki. Huge weakness for, again, Beast. What's another strong character that has Ki issues? I don't know. Maybe like LR Metal Cooler can struggle for Ki, I think, sometimes a little bit. Like, yeah, maybe not. I don't. Yeah, besides Beast, what's that other character that struggles for Ki? All right, we got oh, that works perfectly, actually. Yeah, we'll do this. All right, so we're going to have just Fierce Battle and Legendary Power activated. So it's like, these are not even like the greatest rotations ever, right? Like, we're not really getting him with his good linking partners. All right, so we're going to get him the full 24 Ki right here. 167 is what the boy gets up to right here. All right, again, remember he's getting the 100% super attack. He gets 100% when Ki is 21 or more. He's getting the 50% on 18 Ki. Yeah, I mean, he is what he is, right? Like, there's no depth to this character. I mean, besides the fact that his defense, like, he's getting all his defense on super, so you can't see the actual number, but, like, he's, you know, like this attack stat, like, that's his performance. Like, I remember when Majin Vegeta, Dokkan Fest Majin Vegeta came out. Remember I gave him full dodge and everyone was screaming that I'm an idiot, I don't know what I'm doing, I don't know play the game, blah, 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 blah. Here, let's see what Goku does. 13 right there. Okay, this is with Yajirobe support and Bulma support. I mean, it is definitely wank, I would agree, but the thing is, why would you ever not run Bulma and Yajirobe, right? Like, it depends on the fight. This is probably a good fight for Yajirobe. I'm not scared to run him in here, but, like, Red Zone Broly, I'm not the biggest fan of running Yajirobe. It's fight dependent. Well, this sucks, actually. Okay, let's hope Yajirobe gives us a dodge after this. Okay, good. Well, there's Yajirobe for you. Yeah, it can happen. All right, now we're in a bit of a pickle, I would say. Oh, god damn it. Yajirobe just sold for us so hard. What was I going to say? Majin Vegeta. we're gonna pop these Yamcha. We're popping active skills. Hell yeah. Majin Vegeta came out. I gave him full dodge because he could not. He hit like a feather. Majin Vegeta could do, you know, maybe like a reasonable attack set at the time, but Majin Vegeta also, you know, didn't have crits, didn't have additionals, didn't have all that stuff. But like, look where I'm comparing Goku's like offense ability, like negatively, and comparing it to Majin Vegeta, who's Saiyan Day 2022, right? So they did not make Goku good enough for sure. Oh, I should have put. I'm not resetting the turn. I should have put my Yamcha. My Yamcha's definitely better. God damn it. Oh, we'll get this. Yeah, we should be okay. I think we're still gonna live. So Goku does have an active skill as well. We're gonna be able to get this next turn regardless. Goku's active skill, he has 2 different conditions you could hit. One is HP below 59% or less from the 3rd turn. I actually hate that because the way this Goku is an AoE character and he gets these multiplicative buffs, you know, once you're facing 2 or more enemies and then the extra attack and defense past the 3rd enemy, right? Like that big extra buff is great, but are we okay right here? I think so. No, we're not. No, we are. We're okay. We're okay. My Yamcha should be good, right? Okay, that's good. Okay, I think we're okay. I think we're okay. I think we're okay. What was I saying? Okay, yeah. So Goku has that build up, but like Goku seems designed for like AoE type fights, you know, potentially like Super Battle Road and stuff like that. So I really don't like the idea that they gated his effectiveness in Super Battle Road with the active skill, right? If it was a true active skill made for Super Battle Road type ability, there would be no turn restriction on the HP part of it. LR, STR, Kaioken, Goku, which I think is like a favorable comparison to this Goku as well and how they're designed. Like they're kind of just like attack and raw defense. I mean, Kaioken Goku can crit and he's got some orb changing, although I'm not a fan of type orb changing really. But it's like they're pretty much doing the same thing. But that Goku, Kaioken Goku, has a much superior active skill because you could do it without turn restrictions, right? You just throw that bastard out, you're good. You just throw it out, you're under 59% HP, final trump card Extreme Super Battle Road, very tough stage, you fire off the active, fire off the active, fire off the active. You can keep firing that bastard off, right? You know, at the start of every turn, and it's a guaranteed stun. This Goku, right, with his active, he doesn't have, like, guaranteed stun and stuff like that on his, his active, which is right here, right? So that's the first condition. The second condition is very good. 1 enemy from the 5th turn, that's great. Every tough fight, you'll get that, right? Besides maybe Red Zone Gammas, I don't know. You will get this. This is not at all a tough condition to get. So that's good. And Goku massively raises attack temporarily and does ultimate damage. Which is fine, I guess. They could have given him... I see no reason he couldn't get guaranteed crits for the turn. For the active, you give him guaranteed crits for the turn. If I would change this Goku up... so his finishing blow ability, I think you just swap that... Just completely get rid of that entirely. And give him 40% damage reduction at the start of turn. 50% damage reduction at the start of turn. Something like that. And then... maybe give him a guaranteed additional super on 18 key. And then guaranteed crits on active. Like, you give him just a couple of changes like that, and we're cooking. This Goku, I mean, if this Goku had 50% damage reduction start of turn, he'd be really good. Right? Like, he'd be great. But it's like, that's, you know, we do need those types of characters. Okay. So, let's go ahead and fire off Goku's active here. This is a very strong rotation for Goku. We'll hit the 5 orbs right there. Bam. So that will give Bulma support is now active. So again, this is a very good rotation for Goku. We got Yajirobe support. We got Bulma support. Let's go ahead and fire off this Spirit Bomb active right here. Alright, so one thing we can definitely say is that the animation is very good. OST is good, animation is good. I think those are definitely major W's. We got pretty good luck right here in terms of our key. Yeah, sure, we'll take that, whatever. We'll go ahead and hit that. Alright, let's see what Goku does. Again, this is a very strong rotation. So he's at 567. So this is Goku with the 100% defense from key is 21 or more. And then he also has the defense performance super attack against one enemy, right? We still, after this, are getting 50% defense from his 18 key super. So that's what I'm saying. Like, this guy is fine. Even Link level 1, 55%, this guy's fine against normals. Is this guy taking damage from the Metal Cooler Core super? Or, excuse me. Yeah, Metal Cooler Core is one-shotting him. Super is one-shotting him. But this guy would be double-digit tanking Metal Cooler Core normals at 55%. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, people were going way overboard with this character. Like, they're just full of shit. That's it. Full of shit. Right? Like, let's be serious. Bulma, do something for me. Don't you dare. Oh, come on. That sucks. I don't think Bulma lives this. No. Oh. No, she's a god. She's a god. We clutched it out. Goddamn Yajirobe. This is what I get for bringing Yajirobe, man. Bulma is goated. We always bring Bulma. But goddamn Yajirobe. He gets up to 12.4 right there. Okay. This is type disadvantage, so we're cooked. I don't have a full dodge build on him or anything like that, so a super attack right here is cooking us. Yeah, I mean, this is... how is he going to tank this right here? Let's see. We are dead, but... that's 55% type disadvantage. That's not bad, actually. That's not the worst ever. Okay. I mean, that was... Honestly, that's... yeah, I mean, this Goku is exactly what I thought he is, which is, like, he's, like, you know, Super 17 level. But, like, that's kind of it. Now, okay, I'm going to come back in. We need to see what Goku looks like after he's delivered a finishing blow. That's what we need to see. So, let's just hop back into another fight. And we'll see what Goku looks like with a finishing blow. Again, him versus Super 17. I think I'm probably leaning towards this Goku over Super 17, actually. I just think that there's so much RNG. And no matter what you want to say, I mean, it does factor in the fact that you could just surround Goku with this, right? Like, we just surround him with all these characters, right? You know, Yajirobe gets tank type disadvantage for 600k right there in that run. Like, besides that, we live fine. Like, Goku did fine. Surrounded by all these great characters. If we were, you know, Super 17, you know, surrounded by shit, you know, it's way worse. So that certainly does give an advantage to Goku. Again, let's hop in. We'll come back when we're, you know, gonna get like a finishing blow, and let's see what Goku looks like, you know, with that finishing blow activated up. All right, guys. Well, I would certainly say let's just get this on the table right now. Put all my cards on the table. Not really a good sign when we're going to the Dokkan event for the showcase. Probably not the greatest look, but here we are in a Dokkan event. Here we are in a Dokkan event. Alrighty, let's get Goku his KO blow. Well, he would definitely fit. Hold on. Don't mind me. I'm just gonna put you right here. Yup, perfect. Now. Yup, okay. Don't mind me. I'm just doing that. Alright, so very strong rotation. Got a lot of his links activated again. I think links should, for the most part, be pretty decent for this Goku. I don't think we're really going to be running into too much trouble with links. This shouldn't finish, right? I don't think so. No. 4 million? No. Oh, god damn it. Okay. Well, it's okay. It's okay. It's all good. It's all good. Damn it. I actually did think he was going to finish Goku off. Too much reds. I haven't been grinding the Dokkan events recently. Oops. Oopsie poopsie there. You know what? Let me... Damn, I kind of want to... I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna come right back. Actually, there's two things we're gonna do. Hold on. Yeah, I'm gonna come right back, and we're gonna take a look at this Goku right here. All right, this is good. We could see Goku... I do kind of want to get this exact rotation twice. This actually worked out well. So we could get this right now. So this is Goku against multiple enemies. This is without his finishing blow buff. We're going to put this Goku in slot 1. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. Bam. Okay, so again, this is Goku without the finishing blow buff, right? Let's go ahead and hit this right here. Okay, so Goku is going to knock out the AoE for us. And we'll be able to get 5 orbs right there for Bulma. So, again, decent rotation for Goku. We got some support. Goku, remember, so the way he works is Goku gets 30% attack and defense up to a max of 150% when performing an 18 key super per existing enemy. Count starts from the third enemy. So we're getting an extra 60% attack and defense. I believe on this turn, Goku is actually getting more stats than if we were fighting one enemy. Once you hit 4 enemies, Goku, his stats are even higher. 12.9 we get to right here. Okay. Now remember, this is an AoE, so this is going to sweep the field right here. And this is going to give us access to our finishing blow. Does it kick in? No, okay, it doesn't kick in until the attack is completed. Now, if you're going to talk about this guy for World Tournament, is he good for World Tournament? I would just instantly just say no. The answer is N-O. Not happening. This Goku should not be a good option for World Tournament, because of the fact that... What was I going to say? This Goku shouldn't be a good option for World Tournament because it's too slow. AoE is too slow. He doesn't have guaranteed additional AoEs. He's not doing guaranteed crits. Piccolo Jr. and STR Piccolo are going to be the go-to Super Battle Road, or World Tournament characters still. That's not going to change. Alrighty. Okay, so yeah, Ki is definitely not an issue on this turn right here, for sure, after we got the finishing blow buff. So let's see what Goku does right here. Do we need to do another rotation? I feel like this is good. We're seeing what we need to see from our Goku right here, 55%. All right, 55%, we got the finishing blow buff. What does he get us up to? 14.5 right there. See, it's just going to be he's very consistently doing like that 10 to 14 range. So like a character that's just doing damage with no crits, no additionals, no super effective against all types, the damage number does need to be a lot higher than that. I mean, I'll be honest, like, should he be putting up 30 million attack stats? You know, maybe 30, like Rainbow Link level 10, if he's dropping like 30s with no additionals, no crits, no super effective against all types, like a 30 mil, I kind of think, right? Like, if we're just going to do one big attack stat, it's like we got to start talking like 30 million and up. I remember Rhyme, Rhyme used to talk a lot about, oh my god, wait until we get to the point where 1 million damage is not good. Well, now, Rhyme, Goku is putting up 15 million, and I'm like, honestly, 55%, 15 million, Well, it was 14. 14 million, 55%, I mean, he could get higher. I mean, we could do a little bit more than 15 million, I'm just saying. 14 million, my bad. Look at me. Misinformation, I gotta calm down. Do we? No, I feel like we don't need to see more from Goku. We got the active skill. Again, there's not a ridiculous amount of depth to this character. We basically saw everything he has to offer, right? Alright, this is Power to Defend the Green Planet, Goku. Number one issue about anything is the fact that his name is just Goku. I mean, if this was Kaioken Goku, things would be a lot better. I mean, he wouldn't, all of a sudden, oh my god, now he's 50 times better or anything like that, but if it was just Kaioken Goku rather than base Goku, that would be good. We would want that for sure. His leader skill is Movie Hero or Final Trump Card. Category Key 4, 150% of stats. Yellow Coin LRs just have shitty leader skills. They suck, right? Outside of, I don't know, a Legendary Event Mission or Super Battle Road or something like that, it's just pretty ass. 12 key super attack is the Destructo Disc, which greatly raises attack for 1 turn and does colossal damage to the enemy. That is not good. No defense right there, and this guy doesn't have he doesn't have guard or damage reduction or dodge or something like that to make up for it. He really should have defense on the 12 key. His 18 key super attack is the Kaioken times 10, which greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn, 50% buff, does mega colossal damage to all enemies. So the AoE is probably it's the wonkiness, is AoE, for sure. His passive skill, Earth Saving Light, gives him 5 key and 150% attack and defense at the start of turn. He gets 100% attack and defense when performing a super attack against 1 enemy. He gets 5 key when facing 2 or more enemies. And then he gets an extra 30% attack and defense, up to a maximum of 150% when performing an 18 key super per existing enemy that starts from the 3rd enemy. So basically, starting from enemy number 3, so enemy 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 will give him buffs, right? He gets 30% attack and defense. With 7 enemies, I'm sure his numbers are going to look much better than they do. But guess what? That's world. Right now, it's only world tournament. There is another difficult content event coming next week, which I think is probably against multiple enemies, but we will see. We will see. Okay, so there's that. Then Goku gets 5 ki and 59% attack for the rest of the battle after delivering a final blow. Horrible, god-awful, terrible ability right there. Honestly, if we're going to talk about anything, that is the #1 thing I'm probably most negative about this guy's kit, is that. That is the true L. I think, like, everything else is fine. If you replace this 5 ki and 59% attack for, again, 50% damage reduction, he's fine. Like, this is the problem, is this ability right here. Final blow abilities suck balls because you cannot control it. It's out of your control. You could try and force it, and you might end up dying in the process. But for the most part, that's not... You can't accurately predict, is my rotation... Are all these characters going to crit? Are they all going to additional? Are they all going to not crit? Are they... Like, you can't always just predict when that's going to happen, right? So I don't like an ability like that. An ability where you have to get hit as well, where things are almost completely out of your control, is not fun to me. So I hate that ability. Final blow is awful. That's one of the biggest things I do not want to see on characters, right? Then finally, Goku gets an additional 100% attack and defense when ki is 21 or more. We didn't have any issues here. I mean, Goku has many different setups we can run him on. The thing is that Bulma is the best unit in the game, and I mean, characters in a post-Bulma world are going to look better than characters from before Bulma came out, right? There's a reason Bulma is the #1 unit in the game, and I've told people this. There's a reason, right? Bulma will help every single character, and there's literally no reason to ever not run Bulma. Bulma is a must-run if you can run her, right? Bulma you could run without a leader skill. I don't like doing that ever, but like you could run Bulma without a leader. She's so good you run her without a leader skill. Like that's how busted Bulma is. So like that, you know, he needs to hit 21 ki, and I think ki can be an issue at times. If you have not gotten the final blow, and guess what? The final blow is not consistent. But yeah. Then Goku has an active skill, the Super Spirit Bomb, which massively raises attack temporarily and does ultimate damage to the enemy. There's 2 different conditions we could activate it with. Either when HP is 59% or less starting from the 3rd turn, or if there's 1 enemy from the 5th turn. So that's one enemy from the 5th turn, so we'll see this every single fight, right? Which is good. Now, this guy, his effectiveness in, like, Super Battle Road as, like, an AoE character, you know, I don't know why it had to be 3rd turn. That hurts. He would be a lot better if you could just instantly do it turn 1, but your HP is low. That would be more akin to an effective ability in Super Battle Road, like LRSTR Kaioken Goku's is, right? Goku's Link set is very good. Saiyan Warrior Race, all in the family. Saiyan Lineage, Z Fighters, Prepare for Battle, Fierce Battle, Legendary Power. Many very strong Saiyan characters we want to run. You know, Carnival Goku, all these, like, Goku characters, 8th Anniversary LRs, Beast Gohan, Pat the Power Kid Goku, right? Like, this Goku's working great with, like, all these characters. So that's good. He has a good Link set, which is good. 12 key multiplier, 150%, 24 key multiplier, 200%. Typical stuff we always expect to see. And then finally, Goku is on a few category teams here. So he is on the Movie Hero team. Now, this isn't really the greatest that, like, we just don't need Movie Hero buffs, but keep in mind that there's not heavy competition for base form Goku and Movie Hero. I guess you could say that this guy is competing against the sub-EZA, but, I mean, he's definitely way better than the sub-EZA character, so that's not really in question. We also have the final Trump Card category team. Any buffs for this team is really nice. I mean, this and Power Wishes are kind of like, you know, the main 8th Anniversary type categories, so good to get extra options there. Goku's also on the Pure Saiyan team. Ridiculously busted Pure Saiyan team, but that's when you just look at the top of the goddamn screen. This is why people are pissed off. Look at all the base form Goku all over the top of the screen, right? This is 2023. Right here. This is the starting point of 2023. Base Goku, base Goku, base Goku, base Goku, base Goku, base Goku. Like, we get it yet, right? Yeah, that's the problem. Then he's also on Goku Family. And again, you know, Goku Family starts right here. Base Goku, base Goku, base Goku, base Goku, base Goku, right? Like, we got it. Then he's also on Turtle School. I could do the same thing I just did with the last 2 categories, but more options is fine, whatever, I guess. He's on Bond of Friendship. Most Goku characters do end up on Bond of Friendship, which is fine. He's also over here on the Bond of Parent and Child category team, another very strong team. Then he's on the Earthbred Fighter team, probably the strongest team in the game. It's very difficult to make a character look bad on this team. Anything you want or need is going to be here. And, I mean, Bulma and Yajirobe. I mean, Yajirobe's the one who got us killed today, because that can happen. Yajirobe can easily get caught and embarrassed, but he's still a pretty good unit to run. And Bulma is, you don't, there's no reason not to run her. Like, you just never not run Bulma, right? Then finally, Goku's on Power of Wishes. This is good, because there's a Power of Wishes equip event, which gives us very, very good stuff. So we do love that. So there we go. There is this LR Goku at 55%. I feel like I do like him better than Super 17 after seeing him. I mean, I just want to cool people's brakes. And they're acting like, oh my god, he's the worst, this Goku. It's like, no, like, he's just mid. He's just mid, right? Like, he's nothing special. When they drop characters that are just raw attack and defense with no abilities, like Dokkan, like, it's like Amatsu, like, they're acting like AoE is on the same level as Guard. Like, it's like you take away the AoE and just slap Guard on this Goku, and he's really good. He's not a slot 1 character still, even with Guard, but he would be untouchable in slot 2. If this Goku just had Guard, he'd be literally untouchable in slot 2 and 3. I would be fine with him. But, like, that's what Dokkan is doing. They're valuing AoE on the same level as, like, Guard, 70% dodge, 50% damage reduction. That's the level Dokkan values AoE. And that's just wrong. AoE is not as effective in this game right now as those abilities. So that I think is the disconnect, right? So let me know what you guys think of 55% LR Goku. Horrible pick for an LR. But hey, they fumbled this guy heavily, so that means Tanabata LR. The next villain unit. No way they're fumbles. Nah, no way. No way. They don't do this level of character too often. Like ROF blue level. Nah, we're good. We're gonna be cooking, I'm thinking. Next villain that's coming in, I can smell it. That villain, he's gonna be cooking something. Oh yeah. LR Kid Buu, Carnival LR Buhan, Carnival LR Android 13. Oh, they're gonna be cooking, all right. Yes, sir.